Overnight, the corporate race shifted from asking, "Who has the best code?" to, "Who can plug into the wall and stay turned on?"
Getting your hands on the smartest computer chips on Earth used to feel like the ultimate flex in the tech world. Companies thought once you bought the hardware, the job was done. They stacked the server racks and wrote the code, assuming that was it. But they were fundamentally wrong. Designing the advanced silicon turned out to be the easy part. The real nightmare started when engineers tried to turn the machines on. Because once you plug thousands of high-density supercomputers into a single room, you need an ocean of electricity. You need enough power to keep them from melting. And that is exactly where the public power grid completely broke under the pressure. Regional power grids across the world were built decades ago. They were designed to power suburban homes, commercial offices, and light manufacturing plants. They were never built for multi-gigawatt artificial intelligence facilities that consume as much electricity as entire small cities. When these massive data centers began powering up, local utility companies panicked. The sudden, massive surge in electricity demand threatened blackouts everywhere.
We have a critical overload online.
The old transmission lines simply could not handle the unprecedented load. Tech giants suddenly realized a terrifying, bottlenecked truth. They had all the raw computer processing power in the world, but zero electricity actually flowing into the walls to run it. Realizing that traditional municipal power suppliers could not help them, tech giants decided to stop waiting in line. Companies like Microsoft, Google, Meta, and Amazon realized that if they wanted to survive, they had to stop acting like simple software makers.
They had to become energy tycoons.
They had to start acting like heavy industrial and energy tycoons. Instead of waiting years for public grid approvals, they cut municipal suppliers out entirely. They started pouring billions of dollars directly into private energy generation projects. We aren't just talking about modest solar panels on a roof. We are talking about funding massive wind farms, geothermal grids, and buying direct, multi-decade stakes in nuclear power plants. This created a massive, historic shift in how the entire global economy functions. For years, all speculative venture capital went into software code.
Think about it like buying an ultra-rare hypercar. You can afford the most expensive vehicle on Earth, but if you park it in a garage with no fuel pumps, it's useless. Big tech realized that owning the best AI software is entirely worthless if you do not control the actual electrons flowing into the machine. Overnight, the corporate race shifted from asking, "Who has the best code?" to, "Who can plug into the wall and stay turned on?" What does this frantic scramble mean for the rest of the world? When multi-trillion-dollar corporations start buying up private energy supplies, ordinary citizens feel the pinch. Traditional businesses and households suddenly find themselves competing directly with artificial intelligence for basic electricity. Governments rush to implement protections. We must ensure forcing hyperscalers to guarantee grid stability. We commit to these protections. Governments rush to implement protection. This pressure transformed energy into the most precious, heavily guarded commodity on the planet. The grid paradox proved a profound lesson about modern technological progress. You can virtualize data and code, but you can never virtualize electricity. The tech industry was forced to wake up from its purely digital dream and face the unforgiving constraints of physical physics. Thermal management, liquid-to-chip cooling pipes, high-voltage direct current transmission lines, and baseload nuclear power became the true pillars of the digital age. Without solving the power bottleneck, the entire multi-billion-dollar architecture of modern computing simply grinds to a complete and total halt. As the dust settled on this massive infrastructure build-out, the metrics for corporate success changed forever. The era of loose funding for anything labeled AI officially died, replaced by a ruthless demand for capital efficiency. Wall Street analysts stopped counting how many servers a company owned and started calculating their exact power-to-compute ratios and kilowatt costs.
Companies were forced to prove that their massive physical investments would actually generate sustainable returns, rather than turning into oversized, power-hungry liabilities. Ultimately, the grid paradox taught us that the future of digital intelligence depends entirely on old-school, physical-heavy industry. The winners of the AI revolution will not simply be the corporations with the cleverest algorithms or the flashiest software interfaces. They will be the ones who successfully secured reliable, cost-effective power supply chains and figured out how to keep the lights burning bright. So the next time you type a prompt into an advanced AI model, remember a hidden truth about what is happening behind the scenes. Somewhere out there, a dedicated private power plant is running at absolute full blast just to power the answer on your screen.
Make sure to like and share and subscribe.